three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
All right, guys, we got a very, very special program, and we were able to secure a very, very special guest, Beth Robin at Coin Diva Sniper. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like. Really help us out. So, a lot of big news came out last night, and we want to go to our guest. And Beth, could you tell the audience, just in case you don't know, what is your history with Voyager?
Sure. So, hi, my name is Beth. I have been involved with since about March of 2020. I was an ambassador. Let me make it very clear. I was never a full-time employee there. Consultant there and I was responsible directly or indirectly for bringing influencers on the platform. Folk, Victor Oladipo, Gronkowski, just a couple. Worked
big names
very closely. Yeah.
Just a couple. No big deal.
There's many more, but yeah. So did a couple with them Bitcoin conference in Miami. Did a Vegas with several NFL athletes. Cryptocurrency was financial education partnership with the National Football League's official financial advisors. Cryptocurrency Voyager was part of that, along with state and other ways that athletes can save money while they're playing or after the game. I started buying Voyager token along with everything else over total. But yeah, back in March of 2020, a lot of experience, worked directly hand in hand with Steven Ehrlich, their CEO of their marketing team. I know their team. I knew their team pretty well for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have she has an inside view, Mr. FOMO. I've only spoken to Steve a few times on DM, much more personal. I want to bring up this tweet, and we'll get everyone's reaction. It was a tough tweet to swallow, but we got to be honest with our audience, including ourselves here. I want to give credit to Pat Ackerman. He had it first. Latest update from Voyager agreement with FTX. VGX is officially dead. FTX is purchasing all assets except VGX. FTX US will not be assuming Voyager's obligations, but has offered to purchase all VGX in the debtor's estate for a purchase price of $10 million. But it got kind of even worse after that. He then tweeted about the 72%. I mean, I guess it could have been worse, but those are some tough pills to swallow, especially for us that not only had VGX, but we had a lot of crypto on Voyager. So we'll start with our guest, and then Mr. FOMO, you can chime in. Beth, what was your reaction last night when you saw that tweet?
I mean, I kind of knew. I know I was expecting something like this to happen. Again, this happens to be the director of team services and player development for the Miami Heat. I can't Heat, but there were so many players, coaches, trainers, NFL coaches. But when I first saw this, I mean, Sam and again, my friend that were direct contact and relationship to Sam and his dad. Sam's a very, very smart businessman, right? So he's going to do what's best for him. But this is what I don't understand is he's spending millions and millions of dollars to buy, given Voyager's dead, right? It's going to be gone. no matter what Steven, unless he's got some magic bullet that he's going to pull out last minute, which he may. He's a very smart person. But, you know, for me, again, I was a navigator. I at one point did hold, I don't know, just put it that way a lot. It still is my biggest bag. And right now it looks like if they keep this, we're only going to get, you know, 0.0599 per token. That's about what I got into Voyager at, maybe a little bit less than that. Pretty shocking. 72 points, around 72%. I don't think we're going to get it all up front. There's a lot of tokens that are not on FTX US platform right now. Hopefully other coins added. But I think it's just going to be a cryptocurrency tax on the tokens. Like, I mean, for me, you know, I obviously Polkadot, Avalanche. I can go things that are not on FTX, of which, according to, but I think I'm right, we may just get a portion in USD, which that means you have to, it's going to be a loss, but you can only write off $3,000 a year. If anybody needs it, this person is Marshall Falk's cryptocurrency, teaching cryptocurrency tax law for years, as well as regular tax laws. What it is, we can't change it. Another point, you know, obviously, I don't know if any of you had, I had a lot, and I was unable to sell as a consultant, acquire, purchase Voyager stock X amount per month, X amount of sell. I did an article for Fortune magazine maybe a month and a half ago, and before it went out, I got an email from Kirkland saying that I am no longer allowed to speak to any members of the meeting. Was in that couple other people that I know were contacted for that article. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I personally believe they should have taken Sam's offer from the get-go. None of this would have ended up a lot better.
So sorry, Beth. Could you? Some of the audience is saying they're having trouble hearing you. Is that it? Might be because of the phone.
Can you guys hear? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find my headset. I'll see if I can find my headset.
Mr. FOMO, while she's while she's getting the tech issues. Hey, tech issues is nothing new to this show. Mr. FOMO, what was your reaction?
Right. I found it.
You know, I was completely smoking the hopium. I thought I was on Twitter and I was on this show saying, oh, hopefully we get a swap for FTT. You know, I'll take a native token that's deflationary and has utility. And but yeah, it appears that that's exactly what I was doing was, you know, just I really, I'm disappointed in all of this because I was a big believer in VGX. I love the market cap and the utility and the VLP and all of that. And it's just been hugely disappointing.
I think I'm disappointed because I really thought, Beth, you could correct me if I'm wrong. You don't know Sam directly, but you know people that do know him. I just thought there'd be a little more vision in terms of you possibly using the platform. FTX's US is not great. They bought BlockFi. It's not great technology. I thought maybe he'd want to offer more coins. I didn't have any illusions of maybe about VGX, but I thought, you know, maybe he would do something small with it just to see where it goes. But it just hasn't worked out. And it's obvious to me, unfortunately, that Sam just wants to eliminate competition. This is kind of what this is about. A lot of people tweeted last night.
I was just going to say, I do know some IEs that I speak to on a daily basis that were Voyager ranking. And I think it's pretty clear that Steven and Sam get along. I mean, obviously, I'm not privy to any of their conversations, but get along. So I knew from day one, nix this platform. I thought nix the platform. Then, yes, I thought he would at least migrate OT let the Voyagers have some token, promote your FTX token, which XUS, which I find very ironic. That obviously is not the case. So, I mean, wait and vote yes or no. I'm not even clear now. I have to go back. I think it came out today, but apparently Reddit. I don't even think everybody's going to get a chance to vote. I haven't had time to read it. It's coming to save. This is it. I think, in my opinion. I mean, October 12th is the deadline for objections. So I think by final day, where the judge makes a decision, says, hey, the VGX, 30 to 40 people that were using the Voyager platform had Voyager. So, yeah, I mean, me, myself, as a navigator, significant interest on, with their yield, along with, Bitcoin, Ethereum. And I mean, a ton. I still have a lot of, so, yeah, pretty shocking.
Yeah, I mean, we've been in Voyager for years, so it was a tough pill to swallow. But we've been kind of getting ready for this. We were hoping for the best. 72% is not what anyone wanted to, especially if you had family members that were deep into USDC. It's going to be a tough. When I tell them about that, it's going to be a tough pill to swallow. The problem
that was a great point you made about Sam needing to advertise his token and push his token. I mean, you've got a ready-made audience. You've got a turnkey business here full of people who already love a native token, who already love utility of a native token. And then, just to get rid of it, it seems I like AZ said, it seems more of a business move than it is a crypto move. And I'm not really sure he's aiming necessarily to keep all of us. I think that he's cut the legs off of Voyager, and that's really good enough.
So John's breaking some news for us
Yeah.
that I didn't hear until today. November 15th is when the hearing is now. So there's been a bit of a delay.
Oh,
I don't know what
got
that's
postponed.
about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Thank you, John. We appreciate that. I don't know if to feel good or bad or upside down about that. All I know is this. Last night, I came on a Twitter space pretty late, and I said, I personally at this point, I'm looking for closure. This happened in early July, and we're now headed towards Halloween. And, for me, and MrFOMO, you were similar. We used a lot of our investment money was in Voyager. So it's like a lot of my ability, because I don't have unlimited funds. People know that this is something we do on the side. We wish we could do this full time, but we don't. And it's like it's when a lot of your funds are trapped, it's hard to be aggressive in the market, especially during a bear market. So it was a huge hit, and I'm kind of looking forward to some closure at this point. Voyager's not coming back. I think people understand that now. The chances of VGX making a comeback, unless a third party comes in last minute, are very, very slim. So now it's about personal recovery, and that's what the show is going to, be about. But I think at some point, Beth, you correct me if I'm wrong, it's important for people to have closure, because otherwise it's just unneeded stress.
It really is. I'm very lucky. The first 5 were applied for. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I am working with Rand and crypto banter team to go through their crypto school. Amazing. Up several times. In fact, today, hours and the entire focus of the class, crypto and not your keys. Not your keys, not your. Personally, have everything on a ledger now. With the, a couple of Bitcoins, a couple of Ethereums, because they do provide under 10,000 PR on near protocol. I'm pretty big on near protocol right now. So advice, but I'm not keeping. Literally, like every 30 to 60 days, I move FTX over to. They're going down every day. I mean, Coinbase.
Yeah, we
yesterday,
apologize
people
for
couldn't.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, we apologize
No,
for
go
the
ahead.
technical issues. That's all right. We'll
No
get
worries.
next time we have you on,
No,
we'll make sure it's.
worries.
But
No, all
Beth,
good.
yeah. Now, for people that are upset, the reality is, I think we want to make sure people understand this. Voyager didn't have a lot of power in negotiating. When you're in bankruptcy, there's only so much you can do. I mean, Steve was very limited. You correct me if I'm wrong. All the research I've done and what he could say, what he could do, he virtually was powerless. I'm sure this is not the way he wanted it to end. I still hold him very much accountable for all this because he made some horrible decisions that put us in a very bad spot. But people are like last night, well, why isn't Steve doing something? Steve can't. It's over for him. He's lost control, sadly. And I think it's important for people to realize that. You kind of knew him much more personally than anyone else. Well, most people at least. How do you think he is feeling right now?
Not happy. I mean, I spoke to him, texted with him 2 days, shut down and nothing. Like, I mean, not legally, abused with the platform. I was somebody, but yeah, literally, I mean, yeah, I don't think he maliciously did this, but management intent. I don't believe that he did it. Never in a million years he would have made a decision like that. But then again, you look at and the amount of money that they had loaned out, billions, right? So yeah, but a decision that literally has cost some people. I mean, I got thousands directly on this platform. I was helping people that I didn't. I would get 50, 60 phone calls a day from everybody, from janitors to teams, and how to them. Never told them what to do, but I would tell them at one point, did I have 7 figures? Oh yeah.
Well, Mr. FOMO,
Yeah.
we want to, and we apologize. Mr. FOMO had to go out, and yeah, we understand the audio has not been perfect. Hey, this is only our third guest. We're working out the kinks here, but
we'll work it out with Restream.
Yeah, we want to. We hopefully you can at least hear me, John. I apologize, but we're gonna make sure we get more and more guests, and we'll make sure that this is not an issue. The 72%, John, we have no choice. It is what it is. It sucks, but hey, it's better than Chapter 7 and waiting another 2 years and getting 50 or 40.
And here's the thing, though. I mean, a lot of people are fighting it. Let's say this: if people vote no on this in years, and you may see nothing, they're going through. I mean, I can't even go into. I know it's not perfect, but if you have a chance and you vote, people don't understand. They think, oh, I'm not getting. I'm going to vote no. If you vote no, that's really going to make it better. Take years, nothing. I mean, end up with 0. In my opinion, I mean, something is better than nothing, and it'll do what you want. Everybody has a voice that I've seen in Twitter spaces and people in the crypto is pretty high, pretty influencers. Oh, again, good luck trying to get a dime back 20 years. Who knows? You may never.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. You're giving up the opportunity cost as well, but the devil you know is better than the one you don't. I think you take this deal, you take the opportunity cost, you start trading again, and you move on. That's kind of been our stance on it from the jump. Is whatever happens from here, we just like to get our crypto back and start moving.
Yeah, definitely.
No,
so guys, we apologize. Yeah. Go ahead. We apologize for any technical issues. Go ahead, Beth.
Not super cycle, obviously, accumulation phase seems like, but dollar cost advice, but it's always a good strategy. I mean, do I buy Bitcoin? Or almost every day. Do I buy ETH? Yes, every day. Dollar cost average now. Below a certain point. That's one thing that I did was the limits. An amazing feature that they had. Needs to bring on limits onto FTX for those that stay there. Yeah, it's gonna. We don't know. What some people are like, oh, I'm waiting for the bottom. I'm waiting for the bottom. Anything. Some don't have anything to come in, but if you do, $2, $10, $100, whatever it may be, it's better to be in the game than not, because it's not going to DeFi. A lot of layer 2 projects that are coming, even layer 3, protocols that there's a lot coming.
All right, guys, we want to thank you so much for joining us for Beth Robin, our special guest, and MrFOMO. Please hit that like, please hit that subscribe button, please share. Take it easy, everyone. We will keep you updated, and have a good night. See ya.
See ya.